Pierre Picot, a humble shoemaker, dreamed of marriage, love, and peace, until jealousy poisoned the hearts of his closest friends. Envious of his good fortune, they whispered lies, branding him a spy. Authorities believed them, and Picot was condemned to prison. Behind cold walls, bitterness burned. Yet fate granted him a cellmate, a dying man with knowledge of immense hidden treasure. Picot listened, remembered every detail, and swore, if freedom came, he would claim the treasure and reclaim his destiny. Years later, fortune smiled. Picot escaped captivity, weary but alive, carrying one secret, the map to unimaginable wealth. Beneath the earth, he unearthed the treasure, gold gleaming like the very fire of revenge now consuming his soul. No longer poor, Picot vanished into shadows, reshaping himself into a mysterious gentleman with power and patience. His enemies lived unaware, thriving in false comfort, while Picot sharpened his plans like a blade in the dark. The first betrayer received no warning. One night, he was ambushed and stabbed, his blood paying for broken trust. The second was dealt with slower, a poisoned cup disguised as friendship, and death arrived silently at his lips. The second was dealt with slower, a poisoned cup disguised as friendship, and death arrived silently at his lips. The third man had stolen the most, Picot's fiancée, his honor, his very life's promise of happiness. Picot struck at what the man loved most, his family. His daughter's reputation was shattered beyond repair. Then, his son was framed, accused, and imprisoned, his future destroyed under the weight of false charges. Wealth drained away as business collapsed. Fortune turned to dust, and despair spread like rot in his home. Each blow was deliberate, each cruelty crafted with the patience only 10 years of fury could teach. The man pleaded with fate, but no mercy came, only the tightening hand of revenge he could not see. One night, when ruin was complete, Picot appeared, cloaked in vengeance, face lit with merciless triumph. "Do you know me?" he whispered, blade gleaming. Recognition dawned, terror followed, too late for forgiveness. Steel pierced flesh, and with one final strike, the shoemaker reclaimed justice stolen long ago. Thus ended Pierre Picot's saga, 10 years of silence, patience, and a revenge as precise as destiny itself. Freedom had sharpened Picot's soul. He moved like a shadow, unseen yet always watching, his patience sharper than any blade. His enemies lived blind, laughing at feasts, never knowing their laughter would be silenced by the man they betrayed. Picot became a phantom in Paris. Rumors whispered of a rich stranger with no past, yet endless power. Each act of revenge was not rage, but art, a careful masterpiece carved from betrayal, painted with suffering. The shoemaker's hands once stitched leather, now they stitched destinies, weaving misfortune for those who wronged him. He never struck in haste. His blows came like storms after long silence, unstoppable and merciless. Wealth could not heal his wounds, nor women, nor wine. Only vengeance was the fire that kept him alive. He carried no guilt, for justice had long abandoned him. He became justice itself, cold and unyielding. When the last betrayer's blood stained his hands, Picot did not smile. He only felt the silence of an empty heart. Revenge was complete, yet peace never came. The shoemaker lived on, haunted by the very justice he had become. Pierre Picot was a shoemaker wronged by jealous friends who falsely accused him of espionage, condemning him to prison. While incarcerated, he learned of hidden treasure, escaped, retrieved it, and spent 10 years orchestrating calculated revenge. One friend was murdered, another was poisoned. The third, who had married Picot's ex-fiancée, suffered ruin. His daughter died from a shocking disgrace, his son was imprisoned, his business destroyed, before Picot ultimately stabbed him to death. Culture frontier.